Hello everybody and welcome to another Pauper video, and today we are playing all of the new cards from Hobbit that I thought would be good in Monster Tron. Those are two cards specifically. One card I'm sure will perform pretty well, and that is the Giant's Boulder. I've seen some people comparing it to the Astrolabe, which was banned in Pauper. I don't think it's that strong, but I still think it is better than the alternatives. It is a 1 mana artifact that fixes in the same manner as Prophetic Prism does, meaning that you can fix only once per turn cycle, but you scry 2 when this enters, and this is very important, because now this is a very strong early game play, right? Same reason that Candy Trail is really good in the deck. It can help you set you up early in the game and find the Tron lands, then it fixes in the mid game, and then when you no longer need it, you can pay 7 mana, tap it, sacrifice it, and you destroy target permanent, which I feel like is pretty strong. And specifically in Monster Tron, I think it is on average much better than Barrels of Blasting Jelly, which already was a very good card. And the second card we are trying out today, which I'm not sure if it will be good, but I think it has potential, is Smaug, the Great Calamity. This is a 7 mana 5/5, but it has an adventure part, Spew Flame. For 5 mana as a sorcery, you simply deal 5 damage to target creature. I think this is pretty valuable for Monster Tron because Monster Tron very often struggles with removal. So if the opponent sticks a creature that is very important to them, like the Gutter Snipe, or for example, if you play against Familiars, if you play against Gruulstorm, those matchups are very nightmarish, and I don't necessarily think Smaug will solve this matchup or these matchups, which are traditionally pretty bad for Tron, but I think that it could definitely help in a lot of games where there are important creatures you need to get rid of. And the good part is, if you cascade into it with your Colossus, it is still just a 5/5 with flying, which is a pretty big body. This deck plays all of the regular thing Monster Tron would. We see expression maps, for some reason they are from different editions, I hope you don't mind. We can see a single Bojuka book with 2 crop rotations. This is very strong against Spy, right? Because the crop rotation can be used at instant speed to fetch out the book, and then in response to their Dread Return they kind of just die, which is very strong. Haunted Fangraph, also a very nice card, a one-off. It comes into the creature toolbox against grindier matchups where you can just return basically any of your creatures, and the good thing is that every single one of your creatures is valuable, right? So Haunted Fangraph is good, the pylons for fixing, of course the Tron lands, and 2 forests because most of these cards are green, especially the Stirrings, we need to cast them early in the game. Unfathomable Truths, usually played in 4-offs, this time I'm playing only 3, it really depends. You can draw already a lot of cards with Bonder's Ornament, and I think the Truths are also really nice because they can be fetched or found with Ancient Stirrings because they have Devoid, meaning they have no color. This deck also plays 1 copy of Kervex Torch. It is a little bit high rolly because if you cascade into it with the Colossus you are pretty sad, but this can be a very powerful finisher, right? It deals non-combat damage, which is also really important. Brambleworm and Pinnacle Killship, those have been staples for a very long time. And a card I'm not so sure about, but I've seen a lot of people play, is Rooftop Percher. Since people no longer play Kraj and Relic of Progenitus in the main deck, the Graveyard Hate is struggling a little bit, and Rooftop Percher can be really good against decks like Chant or Affinity, simply because you can remove the creatures they would normally Blood Fountain back, now they can't because they're exiled, it is pretty strong. In the sideboard we see Hydroblast against the red decks. Sometimes people play Weather the Storm, for example. We see triple Breath Weapon. I think 1 is in the main deck. Is there? I don't see it, so no. Only 3 in the sideboard. 2 Cold Damage Control from Marvel. This card has been proven very good against decks with a lot of removal because it's a 2/1 every time for you. Relic of Progenitus makes sense, right? Double Scour, very versatile removal spell. And Vispersil Cloak. If you stick this against a deck with a lot of removal, it very often just wins you the game because you have an unblockable creature they can't really deal with any of the removal spells, and it becomes really powerful, so I like this card quite a bit as well. I think that covers the deck fully. Thank you to everybody who supports the channel. Of course, if you want to see more of these, if you want to have early access to these videos or want me to play one of your decks, there is a link to YouTube memberships below. Thank you to every single one who is a YouTube member or who is watching right now. This is Monster Tron with the new Hobbit cards, and I will see you in the games. Let's go. First game against Bandit. And This is a good hand because it has Tron and it has Stirring, so I actually kind of like it. And we are also going second, which I would rather go first, but it's alright. Let's keep this hand, it's good. The rare forest opener, so we actually have the fixing for most of our important cards. They start with a Preordain, okay. I assume this is not a Terror deck, although it could, because the 14 land Terror does play this. So I think going for Tron first is like the easiest way to do it, so I'm gonna go for Urza's Mine. I could have started on Forest and go Stirrings, but I think I'm gonna go Prophetic Prism on 2, and it is quite likely we can find a land naturally. I think we're playing against Fams. That's pretty bad, because this matchup is just not good. I mean, not much we can do against Fams, I think. It's one of the bad matchups. Okay, we do have Tron though, so that's nice. We do have Tron though. Okay, let's go Prophetic Prism. Giants Boulder, there we go. Theoretically speaking, if I rotate, I could go for a Maelstrom Colossus next turn. There's Stone Cold Nothing. Okay, that's cool. Since I have 2 crop rotations, I could actually go for... I mean, okay, if they counter the rotation, I'm screwed, right? Because I need to cycle land. The thing would be we can Prism, for example, off of the plant, which creates 1 more mana, right? Because we can get the plant back and then tap it. So I would have enough for a Colossus, would create a lot of pressure. But I think here, let's just play a Brambleworm and create some pressure as well. Next turn we can go Maelstrom Colossus if we want. The Giant's Boulder is also quite nice. And to be honest, if they like try to stick a Familiar, I might go for it. Mortuary Mire, okay. 2, Snap me, but yeah, it sucks, right? Like, this is why this matchup is just not good. Snap just deletes us completely. That's alright. Giant's Boulder again. I think I'm just going for a Colossus, trying to high roll. Map is... it's good, it's good. We don't have land for next turn, so it's good. And leaving 1 mana for crop rotation also seems quite feasible here. Another Faithful. So they have only 1 Plains, and it's not available this turn. That's an Archaeomancer. Sure. Kinda sucks, because I wish I could have... wait, they did not return Snap. Okay, interesting. We find another power plant, which is quite awesome. I'm gonna attack first. So we can set up Giant's Boulder, hold it. I don't think that's that good. I'd rather go 7 here. Or like we can do it like this. Brambleworm in 5. You can leave up 3 mana here. This can be rotation map, for example. Yeah, it's pretty good. We can rotate for... they'll try to ephemerate. Sure, let's see what they return. I think they'll target Snap. Yeah, I'll try to rotate. I'll rotate the Forest. Let's Bojuka Book. Exile their graveyard. Okay, nothing happens, so that's pretty good. This fizzles, so that's one way to do it. And we're gonna crack the maps, because we would have nothing to do otherwise. And, Fangraph, I don't think it's very relevant here. I think I'll just take... I mean, more Tron lands, it's not bad. Are we winning with this board? I mean, maybe we're forced to. We have fixing, especially with boulders. There's no way, right? We're just taking a tower. I assume they're gonna play something else. They're not, okay. So maybe there's another Snap. We do have Urthopercher. I think it is good to attack first. We have no black cards. I'm gonna prepare a Giant's Boulder first. If they try to do some combat trickery, we Scry 2 as well, which is sweet. The Scry 2 is huge. Ooh, Smaug. Okay. And Colossus. Both of the... wait, we can Smaug in the Colossus. What the hell? It's so good. That's for next turn though. Okay. I'm gonna top. Okay. I'm gonna go to combat. Attack for 14. I assume a Snap, but I'm not sure. They block. Okay, good. That's good. Take 7. So tower, and this is 6, 10, 12. So thinking what to do here. 12. Okay, so I can set up a boulder, but there's no reason to set up a boulder, right? We have 7 here, so I can go perch or hold up boulder. I think that's the best. I could have like Stirrings or something, but we have our things ready for us, because next turn is just really good. That's it. Okay, so next turn we're gonna... I think I'm very happy to do the boulder thing here. I mean, they can ephemerate whatever they want. That's fine. Oh, I'm stupid. I shouldn't have let them do it, I think. But it's okay. It's okay. We now know they have ephemerate. I maybe should have bouldered. Because now they have ephemerate. Yeah, maybe it was better. I guess I'm gonna boulder anyway. Here is a Sunscape Familiar. Okay. I'm gonna destroy that like immediately, by the way. They're lacking white sources, which is so good for us. They could have Ghostly Flicker for all I know. I think it's still worth bouldering. No flicker. Okay, good. Let's draw. So we know Colossus picks up Smaug. So We're gonna attack with everything here, and, you know, think they're gonna struggle a little bit there. Because this is lethal on board, maybe they're snap, I don't know. Block. We are winning 1-0. Okay. Usually a terrible matchup. Damn. It's hard against them, kind of. I wonder if you even want to change something. I don't think we are winning through Carvex Torch. Oh, relics are just really good, aren't they? Yeah. This is like a control game, so we want 3 relics. What for though? Rotations are good. Is it maybe some creatures? I even like cards like Pinnacle Killship. I feel like it's quite good. I like Giant's Boulder in this matchup. Candy Trail. I don't feel like it's necessary anymore. I mean, it's a good main deck card, but I think I would get rid of it. So that's for 3 relics. Do you want anything else? Breath Weapons. It doesn't kill Fam. It can kill Archaeomancers, Muldrifters. I don't think that's worth it, per se. I like the relics, though. Whisper Silk Cloak. It's a little clunky, right? I think I'm just gonna submit. It is a little clunky. Whisper Silk Cloak against Familiars is a little... yeah. Alright, this hand has Relic, and Relic is like crucial against them. I'm gonna keep it. I believe in boulders. I believe in them. Island. Smaug. Okay, let's try to find a land, right? Even if it's like an ant, I might keep it, although Tron lands are preferred. They're annulling me. Do you have annul in sideboard of Familiars? I've never seen that. Steel Sabotage. Okay, apparently that's what's played. Familiar. We lost already. I can tell. Yeah, I can tell we lost. I'm gonna try to Boulder now. Oh, but this is good. Oh, mine. So we don't need mine. But it's just lands, like, anyway, it's still good. But I don't know, yeah, I think we have to high roll it a little bit. I have to bottom the mine and top the plant. But this is really bad. Like, if you counter my stuff into instant familiar, they probably have negate too, right? So try to relic. This is getting negated. It's not. Okay. Let's exile their steel sabotage. Let's power plant. We're drawing random, so maybe the Candy Trail was better. Maybe cards like Rooftop Percher are not very good. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to remove. I mean, if they play something, right, and I find something like the last Tron land, it's not bad. It's just that, yeah, it's not hot. Fangraph, I mean, at least it's a land. Make them exile. I think the Perchers are the ones that are supposed to go. Very low impact in this matchup. Like, exiling 2 cards is alright. It is not terrible. Okay, here's the Chancery. Pick up the planes, chill. Okay. Another Boulder? Sure, I'm down. Play a Boulder. Can we find the tower? No, but we can start playing like a normal game almost. Because, like, if I bottom these, how good it really is, you know? Not that good. It's not that good. But I think I kind of have to bottom, because if I don't find Tron, they're just gonna go ahead on tempo, like, heavily, and that kind of sucks. So I should have just replaced the Perchers with the Candy Trails, I think, and I'd be a happier man. Muldrifter. No interest in ephemerating, it looks like. I mean, yeah, and Breath Weapon isn't that good here, right? Like, it kills just a Muldrifter, that's not really what we're after. I mean, let's see if they have a negate, right? Kinda, that's the thing that's left to do here. I hope this doesn't negate, right? Lose focus, it's also a pretty good card. They replicated, so... Wait, did they replicate? Wait, I could have paid 2. Oh, I'm stupid. I could have paid it 2 and have it resolve. What am I doing? I'm gonna concede, out of shame. I thought they replicated and I don't have 4, but it looks like they didn't, because they had only 1 mana, so that was my fault. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the Perchers, I'm gonna get in with the Candy Trails. Scour from existence, maybe, honestly, maybe. I think 1 Truths, 1 Percher, yeah. Scour is fine, I mean, even if it targets like Azorius Chancery. We're going first. This hand is weird, but it can work, is the thing. I'm gonna keep it, it's not bad. Did they keep 7 as well? They move to 6, okay. I mean, Familiars can unmulligan very, very quickly, so that's fine. 5, you know, if you stay at 5, it's fine. If you go to 4, it's bad, okay. Even at 4, you wouldn't believe Familiars can work on 4. If they go lower, I think it's just bad for them. Although they are going second, which is kind of what you want. I'm gonna go Power Plant, I'm gonna go Giant's Boulder. Don't find anything. Well, Stirrings are almost guaranteed to find a Tron land, so I'm gonna top the Stirrings. And be a fixing here, so... Unless they, like, sabotage my Boulder, that would be an insane play, by the way. Okay, we do find the Stirrings. I'm gonna add green. Stirrings. Surely we will find the land. Well, we do, but it's a terrible one. Oh my god. Well, we need to have it though. We need to pick it up, cause yeah, I'm gonna go for the power plant. Let's see if they have sabotage here. They don't. Okay. So we just need to find another Tron land and we're good, basically. Ooh, they stick the fam. That's not good. Colossus. Am I missing land drops? I'm not, but I'm using a generous end here. I still don't know which land should I find. I guess I'm gonna crack the map for a tower at the end of the day. See, and they basically unmulliganed. If they have ephemerate, like, it's over for me, even though they are at 4. This is why Monster Tron is so bad against FAMs. The first game was kind of a fluke, and you bet they have oh, they don't have ephemerate, okay. I mean, still, 2 mana draw 2 is not bad. Expedition map, tower, pinnacle kill ship, no. Alright, I mean, we have multiple ways to assemble Tron in this deck very easily. Didn't find a single one. Boulder, yep, that's good. So they play both Ponder or Preordain. This might be the 8 cantrip version of the deck, right? Any land would be nice. Fangraph is actually nice. You can draw 3 at the end step. Cyclorian, sure. Muldrifter, that would draw cards, so I'm using my Unfathomable Truths. That actually worked, and we have the tower. Okay, so actually fine. Let's see if they have a Ghostly Flicker. I'm curious. They do, apparently. Okay. So this guy is here and alive. So how much mana do I have here? Oh wait, I still don't have Tron. Because I searched for the tower before. Okay. I mean, they cared about flickering the land. I wonder why. I think I have to kill ship here. But, I mean, yeah, it's gone. I mean, yeah, we're not in a good spot at all. And they have 6 cards. They basically unmulligan themselves super easily here. Lonely Arroyo. Here's the Ghostly Flicker loop. Maybe they play like a single or 2 copies of Prosperous Pirates for the infinite damage. An Archaeomancer, okay. Steel Sabotage, it's pretty good, isn't it? Kill ship, we know about the sabotage. I'm gonna can the trail. Bojuka Bog. I don't hate Bojuka Bog, but we have to do other shit than that. I mean, I could Colossus. Yeah, I'll go Colossus. Oh, I don't have Tron. What am I trying to do here? Okay, well, I'm gonna Unfathomable Truth main phase. It's like we're desperate, bro. Very desperate. Have the lose focus. Okay. Ephemerate. We lost. Yeah, we definitely just lost. There's no way. I mean, we did break for a long time in deck where it's so easy to find Tron, right? I even put back the Candid Trails for consistency and we just break. Deep Analysis. Oh, interesting. Looks like a mixture of different familiar versions. Did find the mine, okay. Sure. Think I'll go Maelstrom Colossus, see what that brings us. Boulder is alright. Not the best, it's alright. Sabotage. Rotation for Bog. Okay, I could see that. Think it's sadly gonna be a little bit too late for it though, but I think we're gonna top the rotation. It's one of the better draws. We have 6 mana ready, so I guess I'm gonna use 3 of that to try and go Bonder's Ornament. Also gets countered, okay. Replicate Focus. I don't really care that much about the ornament. We can't really pay for it. Now we actually can't pay for it. And we have Candid Trail Crack into Crop Rotation, so if they try to Ephemerate, that's our play, right there. Attack for 3. I mean, and they also can have snaps too, and they can also have Deep Analysis. So they have Ephemerate in hand. They should. I would like to get rid of the Analysis, but like, I mean, yeah, just not good. They're the Pirates. They get back Flicker, we lose. Yeah, cause double. Okay, GG. Even if you Bog, they can Ephemerate in response to the Bog trigger, get back Flicker, start flickering. GG. Good game. This is probably the number 1 or 2 worst matchup, by the way. So the fact that we at least won the first game and it was kind of close is a big achievement. This is the worst matchup of the deck. Okay, now we play against Budzik and we win the die roll. Let's go. Well, this hand has Tron and a half. I'm gonna keep it. It even has like too many ways to get it. Would be nice if we had this hand like in the last game, but depending on what I play, this could be really, really nice. Lead on a power plant. Let's go expedition map. We don't have threats. This is what the hand is lacking, but I think we can still kind of make it. Oh, it's a blue deck. Okay. Brambleworm. That's pretty good. So I think I should get the Prophetic Prism in actually. I can't really play Brambleworm next turn anyway. Although maybe I can draw into something. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Because I can multi-spell next turn, right? That's pretty good. Okay. Brainstorm. So it's not fairies, at least not mono blue. That's pretty good. Could be just there for all we know. They successfully brainstormed. Are we gonna see an upkeep like Totscour? We will. No, it's Lorien. Okay, so still could be some other control deck, that being said. No Snowlands, no Scrat, could be Dimmer. Probably just Mono Blue though. Here is the mana. I'm not really gonna play around much here. Let's get the last Tron land, Expedition map. We are missing the mine, so let's pick up the mine. I love playing Tron. I'm the type of deck builder who hates having terrible matchups. Oh, we also drew the mine. Okay. So I'm trying to like sideboard against like you know, familiars and the Gruul Storm, but it's really hard to sideboard against these matchups, it feels like. I'm gonna go Prophetic Prism, another worm. I like that. I think we're just gonna go for a tower. Oh, we can also bog. Hold on. We can also go for a Bojuka Bog, because I'm playing a Bramble Worm anyway next turn. It depends how much will they fill their graveyard, because now it smells like Mono Blue Terror, not gonna lie. It just does. If they don't play a Terror next turn, I think I might be onto something with just fetching for a Bog, and then just slowing them down completely, slamming Worms, trying to win that way. That's 3 Brainstorms. Jesus Christ, okay. This guy is just brainstormed completely. They went brainstorm into brainstorm, by the way. Like, that's not even a brainstorm lock, that's a brainstorm jail. It's crazy. I'm gonna actually search for the bog. I think it's really good here. We're gonna play the worm first. I mean, I theoretically could, like, play around. I mean, there's no force spike, I hope, so I'm just gonna slam the worm, man. Probably counterspell and just Bojuka Bog that. Wait, this works? Okay. Am I playing a bog still? I think I don't want to deal with snakes. I'm bogging. I'm bogging. Brainstorm. That's all for brainstorms, and they were played in in a single sequence. Like it was brainstorm into brainstorm into brainstorm. I have never seen that before. Note: Spellpierce Island. Okay, understood. Are snakes coming in? Doesn't look it. Okay, they could. Would I trade a worm for a serpent? Oh, Verdimmer. Uh-oh, that's a little harder then. We could get snuffed out then. Okay, it's not that easy. Smaug is very strong. We don't have the fixing for him yet though, but I'm gonna attack first. There's no snuff out in their hand. Good to know, good to know. Good to know. I'm gonna go Urza's Mine. They probably have a counterspell now. I actually would rather resolve a worm than a Generosant. Although Generosant is crazy against them, it blocks everything. Actually, true. Let's resolve the worm, if even we resolve it. Counterspell, right? I think their hand is full of snakes, actually, surprisingly enough. I'm confused. Like, I don't know what's in their hand, if it's like 8 terrors, but that does feel awkward. Totscour, Mental Note, so there's definitely space for snakes, to say at least. And Smaug is nice, you know, it's basically a double spell. The 5 damage portion kills everything, which is sweet. They find a land. Snakes are starting to come through, I feel like. Cast down, never mind, okay. Snuff out my worm, go to 9, sure. Play some worms. Valarian Terror, okay. Valarian Terror, could be worse, honestly. Strings. Let's do mana count, I think. So we have 4, 7, we have 10, we have up to 11. This could be good, but these motherfuckers have board, so I think starting with the ancient strings has never hurt anybody. Kill ship is probably the best by far, isn't it? Yeah. Go kill ship. And we could kill ship a guy. I think I would just rather have... I mean, it's either kill ship a guy or deploy Generosant. If they kill the end, I'm kinda sad. I can take a couple terror hits, I feel like. You know what? I'm deploying the kill ship and playing the ward. The kill ship is just gonna be chilling there, and when we resolve basically anything, it's gonna be really good, right? Also, just resolving a Bramble Worm would be insane too. The issue is they probably have some counter spells in their deck now. There's more shit for sure. That's a Gurmag Angler right there. Yeah, it's a good target for Smaug. Rotation? Sure. So would I rather resolve a Generosant or kill the fish? I mean, both are good. Both are good. I think I would rather resolve the end, probably. Although it's close. Let's Smaug up the fish. Spew Flame the fish. We could also rotate. Not this turn, though. Getting another tower does feel quite strong. They don't like it. They will counterspell. Okay. In that case, I have exactly 4 Mr. Generosant here, which does resolve. Do I tap the kill Oh, I don't tap anything. Okay. So we're getting hit for 10, they have no cards, but I guess I don't have to, I don't have cards too, so it's like, alright bro. Let's go our Mill Snuff Out Cast Down. So they play a lot of cast downs for this deck, by the way. Hit me for 10, pretty scary. That's a cryptic serpent, probably. No, another fish. Okay. And, oh, there's more. Well, okay. I mean, that's disgusting, but okay, we'll take it. So, okay, the roots are decent, but that's not what we need to do here. I'm gonna surely return a random brambleworm here, right? Thank you, appreciate it. We can play the brambleworm. Wait, I'm still dead if, wait, no, I'm not because I gained the 5, that's good. Okay, and I'm gonna station here. And even if they remove, I'm still not dead necessarily. But I hope they will draw some breaks, like they've been drawing insane. Really were. Will you swing? No, they will not swing. Okay, cool. That was a land, okay. Do I rotate here? I think I do. There's no better rotation than now, so get rid of Bojuka Book, pick up tower, and crack the food. They have only 20 damage. I mean, I say only, it's a lot, but I can also almost kill them with a kill ship. Unfireable through this is good. Let's cast one. That's a blocker, by the way, so that's huge. Wow, love it. We can kill ship or we can Colossus. I think I'm going for the Colossus. Another blocker, it's really good. Wow, kill ship, awesome. We won. Crazy game. That was not bad. I wish the more I play against this, I feel like blue decks are just hard to play against. I wish this was a Pyroblast. Just me though. I think I like Scour. I don't like Torch again. I like Scour. I like Relics a lot. What do you think about cold damage control? It is quite strong. I think I like it a lot. Yeah. Smaug was good. Percher, it doesn't, like the exiling is good. They probably play Snackers, although maybe not even. They play too many cast downs for Snackers to fit their deck, I think. We also didn't see abandoned attachments. Yeah. Don't like the Perchers. Candy Trails, Boulders. The ornament is a little slow. Candy Trail gives life, but I'm gonna get one out. And one Truths, I think. White, one Truths. If they're going for the tempo plan, Truths can be a little slow. I think cold damage control is still good in this matchup. Okay, this hand, I mean, it tries to do something. The issue is if they, yeah, it's not that good. It's just a 0 Tron lands, man. I'm gonna mulligan. They begin the game with 7 cards in hand. Okay. This hand has Bojuka Book. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's pretty good. I'm gonna bottom Smaug, I guess. Ooh. I mean, this is the highest chance map will resolve. They also play Spell Pierce. I doubt it will resolve, but we have to try. Yes, they didn't find Spell Pierce. Awesome. Cycle Aura revealed. Find Contaminated Aquifer. So a timely Bojuka Book will probably win us this game. I'm gonna just go Power Plant, chill. We are looking for a fixing, right? For a fixing card right now. Thought Scour. Tolarian Terror Counterspell. That does feed our graveyard, but I don't like, I don't hate it. It's still good in my opinion. This could be a counterspell or something. It's Expo map, the tower is left, Generous Send. So, interesting. How much am I scared of a snake next turn? They could deploy it. Bojuka booking them could make some sense. I think I'm going for a tower regardless. And I'm definitely cracking this Candy Trail this turn, so I'm, you know, gonna play it. CDC, it's not that good. It's not bad though, because I can search for a forest. CDC is pretty good, because it gives me a forest, and it also gives me a generous end. I actually like CDC a bit, and I'm gonna crack this. And yeah, it's pretty good actually. And I'm gonna search for a single forest next turn with the generous end. Okay, yeah, this is not bad. Brainstorm. If they have Thought Scour 2, snakes are starting to come in. In that case, I should have Bojuka booked, but it's hard to, like, it's hard to know that. I guess I'll Bojuka book next turn. The issue is if this is the Terror, I can't even kill ship the Terror, because, yeah, just how it, okay. Thought Scour, we had a perfect draw. Bojuka book, Rotten Reunion. Rotten Reunion, what the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I mean, it's just like, it's broken. Like, that's not how, that's, yeah, just how I mean, I should have bogged, but like, it's, really? Do I have to bog here? Yeah, just like, okay. I mean, yeah, probably have counter magic. It's just annoying, but it is what it is. Assuming we're dead, but yeah, we'll see. Okay. Forest. Cards like Maelstrom Colossus are good. Also, not going first hurts so much against this deck, by the way. I guess I can Stirrings. Colossus is what we kind of want. Yeah. Let's kill ship. It will either counterspell, I'm sure, but it is what it is. It doesn't. Okay, it's weird. So this is awkward because they don't have many sorceries in the graveyard anymore. They kind of need to rebuild. And what's insane about Colossus is that it actually has no ETB. It has no ETB effect, is the broken part. Because the Cascade resolve while the Colossus is still on the stack, meaning they can't respond to it, meaning the kill ship is kind of free. I also love Bojuka Book here. I think we're doing great for ourselves. Like, whatever happens, I think we're doing amazing. It took a big switch from last turn, I guess. But still, man, I think this is awesome. We're gonna Colossus. Brambleworm, Insanity. Love it. Yeah, they are kind of screwed, I think. Immediately station this using the Colossus. And I'm not letting them get any value from the Deep Unlesses, so I'm just gonna Bojuka Book here. And I will swing here. I think we have good enough blockers that we can easily swing here. Snuff it out, sure. So instead of 7, they've taken 4. That's pretty good. Cast down. We're probably gonna see another cast down. Yeah, looks like it. Confession, yeah, okay. That's fine. I mean, we can get rid of the Tolarian there. We can also CDC here, right? Yeah, I think so. We're gonna power plant, we're gonna 7. We're gonna kill ship. I still wanna prepare the kill ship before I Colossus anyway. We're gonna kill this. No response. The ward is annoying even to Tron. That's how strong the ward is, by the way. Kill the Terror, and this is a great CDC turn. We're gonna cast it. I think we'll say just artifact, creature. Wait, it can be both? Yeah, we can do kill ship, Colossus, because creatures and artifacts count as both. That is really good. I mean, that is really good. Okay, awesome. Brainstorm, okay. They have 3 instants or sorceries, 4 with Brainstorm, very close to snaking again, right? I think against Mono Blue, we have a good matchup. Against Dimmer, it gets a little clunky. Normally, Dimmer decks or Dimmer Terrors play only 1 cast down. This guy's playing like 3 or 4, so like, this is a no Sneaky Snacker build, it looks like. More even like a control deck. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like even a Tornado Black Rose build or something like that. Land, and assuming like 8 snakes. 2 mana. Okay, it's fine. That's good. Don't hate that, don't hate that. God's Draw. Haunted Fangraph, also a good find. We're gonna Colossus first. Maybe the only play we'll make this turn. Smaug is really good. We can pay the ward. Wait, I can choose what I cast? Hold on. I can choose what I cast? Since when? Okay, I guess I want a 5/5 then. Yeah, my fixing is not good enough to go for Smaug itself, so I'm gonna go Smaug Great Calamity. Let's just go 5/5 with flying, man. Let's do it. Station the kill ship with the Colossus. Haunted Fangraph, which we can crack. Get back the Brambleworm. Oh, we can also attack. Snuff out. We can't. Okay. Now we can back the kill ship. Get back the kill ship, which is really sweet. I think Fangraphing is just good, though, no matter what happens. Oh, it's another Tolarian there. You don't say. Okay. Are you gonna attack? You will? I'll take it. So there's probably more counter spells, I would imagine. Okay, so there has to be a removal spell. So they're praying for Snuff out, or they just... Oh no, they have this. Okay. Wait, did we just win? Not really. But we can make them get rid of their Terror. This guy can block, so... Let's draw. Relic. I like it. Kinda. Kill ship. We can force blocks with there. So I'm gonna get rid of Angler. No reason to pay for the ward. We win the match. They weren't dead per se, but it would be really hard for them. GG against Dimir Terror. Not an easy matchup, but definitely a winnable one. GG's. So Alikar will be the next opponent. We win the die roll. Let's go. And this... Ooh... It's not very good. I'm gonna mulligan this one. This one's like... It has double strings. I'm gonna keep it, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Get rid of the... Rooftop Percher, I think. Let's go Forest. Start with Ancient Strings. Giant's Boulder, We'll take the tower, right? Yep, let's take the tower. Delver, man. The Terror decks love us today. Don't know how it's possible, but they love us. Okay, we're gonna go Ancient Strings. Expo map, we can stick that, I guess. Let's go Expo map. The Bojuka book could slow them down significantly, but yeah, I'm not sure if that will help tremendously, but we'll try. They're gonna Brainstorm. Wanna guarantee the Delver flip, I guess. Wondrous Ornament. Damn. Okay. I think we're just gonna crack the map. We're gonna gamble on the power plant, and I don't think I wanna bog them yet. I think I just wanna Wondrous Ornament next turn, then bog. I guess I could have went Smaug if I bog this turn. I'm gonna hope they will not tear me this turn. Like, if they can tear me on turn 3 from 1 card in the graveyard, I've seen it all. Wonder, okay. Yeah, they can't tear even if... Well, yeah, if they tots... No, they can't tear me if they tots cover perfectly. They can tear me for sure. Are we serious? Are we getting teared here? From 1 card in the graveyard? Holy shit. We probably are. That's insane, by the way. That's wild. Yeah, we are. That's disgusting, by the way. Completely disgusting. Like, how is that allowed? Wow. Generous End. Sure. In Ornament. I mean, we just die, kind of. Exile. Should have done that last turn, but I mean, it is what it is. We are nowhere near close Tron, it feels like, so rotation. We can try rotating, I guess. Rotate the bog. It's gonna get countered though, and we can... Oh, never mind. Power plant, no mine. Strike losses. Assuming I'm dead, but we'll see. Maybe 2 big creatures can make it. Let's cover. So they don't have counterspell? Why Thought cover first? Oh, Boulder. Okay, it's not that good. Okay. Sure. Scry 2 though. Kill ship is incredible. So is Ant. I think I want only the kill ship. I mean, if they sleep me, I'm gone. There are a lot of ways to get rid of me completely here, but yeah. Mill, Mental Note Island. Searching for something. And Thoughts cover, have them all. Valarian Terror is milled. Okay, so some snakes were milled, that's pretty good. Oh, just found Demon Inferior. Okay, concede. Alright, that felt quite strange, but we'll take it. Do we think Scour is good enough? I almost don't feel like it. I just don't like the Percher, it's just bad in these matchups. Relic is better. Yeah, let's just submit. I mean, we kind of need Tron. Like, this deck should have such an easy time assembling Tron. Oh, also the torch is bad. Let's get 1 Scour, I guess. What the hell? 0 Tron lands, mulligan. A little better, I guess. Can get rid of the Brambleworm. Brambleworm. I guess sticking a relic isn't the worst thing in the world. Sticking a map is also important, but like, you know, we can do that with baiting the Candy Trail, basically, so that's nice. Delver, sure. Stirrings. Yeah, I think stirrings are good. Let's go stirrings, maybe find a second Tron land, possibly. Or find absolutely nothing, also an option. Take the... I mean, if I don't assemble Tron, can I win anyway? Probably not. Take Truths. Actually go Candy Trail, because I want to guarantee a land. Power plant is good. Then we have... Okay, the map shuffles anyway, so... Bottom the worm, top this. I mean, yeah, the worm will do something, which is pretty good. Kind of like fixing. This looks like the copy of the first game. They just brainstorm with Delver again. Exile their brainstorm. Their evil thoughts cover. Okay, so they can mill again. Wow. Yeah, just we were talking about it with a lot of people. If you wanted to nerf Terror, which definitely if you nerf other decks, Terror would be just broken if it stayed unchanged. You definitely need to take one of the mill to effect. Probably Mental Note, right? And it's a very refined way of looking at the way of making it a little bit easier to play against. Here, I mean, I'm playing into it. I'm going map. Probably have... Okay, they just have 6, never mind. I'm going to say probably have Steel Sabotage, but like, doesn't look that bad, I guess. Florian, get rid of it. Freelance. I could Truth and Step, well, I actually couldn't. Counterspell Island. Okay, if they're going all in, we can just Worm, and then after they counter, we can actually pop the Relic. Probably, right? Because I assume there's a counterspell. They milled one, but still. The card that's left, or the land that's left, is Tower, so we're gonna pick that up. Pick up a Tower. Prism, I like, actually. I don't hate that. I think I want to wait with the Brambleworm. I think I'm gonna try the Prism first. Sneaky. Okay, they are F6, so maybe I should have went for the Worm. I want to go Truth's end step and then try to go for the combat damage. Because now we can kind of relic them if we want to. Lorian. If you spend your turn casting Snake for 4, I think I'm good with that. Yeah, you're going for it. Oh, Mystic. Yeah, I'm just playing or going for Unfathomable Truths here. We have Smaug, that's awesome. We can also exile everything, we have the Relic. Truths, okay. We get hit for 3. Smaug is here. Kill ship. Is kill ship better than Smaug? Kind of, yeah. Kind of is, yeah. I'd say so. Kill ship. And we can... Hold on. I guess Conduit Pylons first. Fangraph, it's a land. How much mana do we have? 9. I'm gonna bottom. Graveyard, rather. And just do... Oh, wait. Just Relic here. We kind of need to do something about this aberration. But once we do, we should be okay. Let's cover. Double Terror, they probably hate that. Wow. I mean, I'm glad that happened. Blind Thoughts covers, man. Island Delver. I'm so happy right now. Activate Bonder's Ornament. So how much mana do we have? It's 7 plus 3. We would need a little bit more. I'm gonna go Bonder's Ornament here. Let's see if they counter this. I doubt it. But people always see Ornament and panic. Not this guy though. I'm gonna try to Smaug the guy. I'm gonna try to Smaug it. Because I think they would counterspell anyway. And I want this Brambleworm to be in here. Oh, it just works? Okay, that's good. So how many instants and sorceries they have? They have 1, 2... They have 1, 2... Exactly enough to Okay, I'll upkeep Relic, I think. I'll upkeep the Relic, yeah. Because they can't get more snakes like this without any additional support. Find a generous end, that's pretty good. 6 lands. Jesus, they found all of them. Another Thought Scour. I feel like we've seen every single one of them now in the top 30. They can cast a snake if they want. Yep, they will. Alright. They do have Sleep of the Dead, so need to be careful about that. Brambleworm. Actually, I should use the forest here. What am I doing, right? Yeah. 6 and 7. I should use the forest. Let's go Brambleworm. Station the kill ship. Couple options. I can go Ornament. I have the Spawn, which I'm gonna block with anyway, probably. So I'm gonna just attack with the kill ship. I'm gonna... Okay. Okay, yeah. This game was pretty good. Any changes we want to make, necessarily? I think cold damage control is a little slow. Cloak, Scour. Scour is... I don't hate it. We just need to find, like, a Tron. ASAP, basically. I think +1 Scour, -1 Truths. Truths are pretty bad. They don't have that much card advantage. It's like cool that Truths, the spawn, can block a single terror. That's just natural Tron. That's great. And we have Bog too. Wow. We can delay Tron by 1 turn if it means setting up a Bog, I think. Is that gonna be a Delver for the 3rd time in a row? It is not. Love that. I think we can just like end the trail here. Like really try to find some threats. Ooh, Killship Scour. I think I like both of these cards, don't I? Yeah, I think I do. That's just that's some good stuff you want to see right there. Brainstorm. Okay. Looks like Brainstorm, Thought Scour, and Mental Note, and Lorraine are the cards that are very sticky in their hand. They always are there. I would imagine Upkeep Thought Scour or Upkeep Lorraine. Yeah, Upkeep Thought Scour. Island Sleep of the Dead. Sure. Do I believe they can do a turn 3 Terror? I said no before, but okay, with Delver on the board, it's so unlikely, right? It's so unlikely, guys. Yeah. I mean, I've Tron. I don't need more Tron. I'm just gonna crack the Candid Trail, right? Could develop a map for all it's worth, but I'm not going to now. We just have the kill ship next turn, which is really good. Brainstorm again. They like double Brainstorm, double like Thought Scour again? Am I gonna not escape the Terror on turn 3 again? There's a way it could happen, but it would again require a perfect draw, which they probably might have again, by the way. This is not a regular Terror draw if they have Thought Scour Mental Note here, but we'll see. Okay, so they want to draw the card that's on top, sure. Okay, they do find the land. They are gonna attack. End step. Smells like a counter spell. I'm gonna Candid Trail here. Scour from existence. Draw mine. Love those. Love those. Tower. I could try kill ship. The reality of it is like we're gonna get counterspelled and they're gonna slam snakes. I feel like that's kind of how it is. So I guess I'm holding up Thought Scour. And I hope it will not be a Tolarian there, but like who knows? Doing nothing? No, no way. They're gonna do something post board. End step here. Okay. Yeah, I'm scouring from existence this insectile aberration. I don't care. Works. Okay, sweet. Looks like their hand is very reactive, which is a surprise even to me. There's not much I can do here, actually, except like... So I could go map, crack map. Sure, I'm gonna go map, crack map. This could be a bug. They don't know it's in my hand. They hate that. Anul, yeah, I love it. This is hard because I could go worm, but I kinda don't want to. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and terrors come in, and I just lose. So I just go bog here. That's it. And then like worm, and we're fine. If they stick a mystic, we have the kill ship, which is pretty good. Now they need to actually develop. They need to be proactive now, which is what we want to see. See? They're doing it proactively. Mill a Delver, mill Lorien. They have to mill blind mill again. I like to see that. Find the rotation. It's not terrible. I'm going for a Brambleworm here. It is obvious to me that there is a counterspell, but I'm willing to play into it. Now the presence of a Tolarian Terror isn't as huge. I just played a kill ship. I misclicked. Wait, they annul my kill. Okay, great. Amazing. Well, not that amazing, but it's alright. I actually wanted to play the Brambleworm. I misclicked. That's kinda sucky, but I guess we'll take it. They also didn't find land, so there's just like... Okay, now they are finding lands. Ponder, okay. Oh, they like what they see with the Ponder. Okay. There for 3. Okay. Alright, cool. Pylon. Okay. So much mana do I have? 9. Okay. I'll go Pylons. I'm kind of flooded. Colossus is so good. I'm gonna go there and Brambleworm. Normally I would rotate, but with Colossus on top, we're not rotating anything, let me tell ya. We're skipping combat. 1, 2, 3. That's another snake, isn't it? No, it's just deep unlesses. I say just, it's actually really good, but it's deep unlesses. Okay. So we're drawing the Colossus. Incredible. We can pay the ward for like anything, so that's good if we find the Smaug. So I'm not gonna play the mine first. Let's go Maelstrom Colossus. Anul. Before you see what I roll with this. Okay, sure. Well, okay, you couldn't do anything about that anyway, I suppose. Let's go to combat. Next turn we can Fangraph the Colossus, and I think we can actually cast it. And we can rotate now too. So nice. Wait, I think I can do this end step actually. If they like try to, well, there's not much they could try. But I can rotate away the forest, right? Brainstorm, sure. They're basically looking for Sleep of the Dead. Bojuka Bog is no longer in my deck. I would love to rotate here if I could have, but rotate for a bog I mean, but there's no more bogs in our deck, so it needs to be probably a Tron land. There are also no cycle lands, which, I mean, that's alright. Delver, we're spamming, I like that. Declare attackers, no attacks I imagine, yeah. Alright, let's rotate, we have fixing. I guess I'm gonna rotate a bog. Yeah, just get tower. And sack the Fangraph, get this thing. Next turn, Scry would be nice. Ornament is really sweet. They could have counterspell, but they know about the Colossus, so there's no reason to do anything, right? I'm gonna Colossus, and we can play Bonders, probably activate Bonders. Boulder is... it's not even bad, it's pretty good. You can scry into some payoffs, maybe? Ooh, ends are really good, I like that. Let's top. I mean, I'm the one pressuring, they can do whatever they want with this. They can double block, I mean, I'm all for it. Yep, that's fine. And I'm going, we're 1 mana short of that, but that's fine. I'm going Bonder's Ornament. They didn't counter this, so I assume there's no counter spell. We can just exile the Brambleworm, gain some life, and we are drawing a card more with Bonders, plus we have 2 ends on top, which is like crazy, it's so good. We can also basically guarantee destroy something here, which is also really good. So like, it's good and better. Sleep of the Dead, yeah, that's the card that... so with Sleep of the Dead, we need to start prioritizing removing their stuff. Sleep again, but this is not how they win, sadly for them. You can just Giant's Boulder if it really comes to it, right? Let's cover Cryptic Serpent, right? On there, sure. So we can Brambleworm, get rid of this. I need to count my mana, but getting rid of the Tolarian Terror does seem like a pretty big priority here, because if they have no threats, it's just really good for us. Getting hit for 8 per turn. We can also overload their mana with Sleep of the Dead, that's also a possibility. It's like there's a lot to do, basically. I'm gonna Brambleworm, gain 5. So let's do mana count, shall we? This is 6, this is 10, 12, 14. So we can Generous End and then Giant's Boulder because that's 13. So we can at least kill the Aberration. Alright, let's go Generous End. Oh yeah, we have one more with Bonders. And they had enough and concede. I'll see you in the conclusion. That was pretty good. Alright, everybody, welcome back to the conclusion. So, as predicted, right, the deck is very good. Just has a couple, I would say, bad matchups, which I'm sure with some proper deck building could be fixed. I personally think that the Familiar matchup and the Gruulstorm matchup are basically unwinnable. They are really hard, in my opinion, especially if you play against somebody who actually can play their combo deck. I think Monster Tron kind of struggles with that. I think that blue decks are a little bit problematic post-board, because Steel Sabotages are cards you can't really do much about. They just basically spend 1 mana and counter whatever is appropriate for them to counter. It can be an early Expedition map, it can be a Bonders Ornament, it can be a late game Maelstrom Colossus, whatever. The Colossus I really enjoyed because they would need to counter both halves of the card for this to actually do completely nothing. This is why I think something like Retron or even like Cascade Tron with Annoyed Altisaur are very strong, because they are very strong against the blue decks, and I like that quite a bit. The removal shell got a little bit better with the Smaug. It's not still, it's not great, but you guys have seen the Smaug actually did something in some of these games. Because there are a lot of creatures with 5 health, 5 is a little bit of a breakpoint, I would say. You know, Terrors, Murmuring Mystics, it kills Chrysalis, the first one anyway. It kills Avenging Hunters, stuff like that. I think 5 is a very good and important number to have of damage dealt. And the Giant's Boulder, I would say the MVP, felt awesome. I mean, Scry on this and no Scry on barrels is day and night. Deal 5 damage to a creature and destroy target permanent. I mean, most likely you're trying to kill a creature very often. Sometimes it happens that the creature has more than 5 hit points and Boulder hits that, barrels don't. I think that the fact that this fixes once per turn cycle isn't as big of a deal in these types of Tron decks. It could be in like a Flicker Tron where you play a lot at instant speed. In this deck, it's not a big deal at all. The Scry 2 is obviously huge, because Scry 2 and no Scry 2 is like day and night. So Smaug, I would say pretty good, not necessary. Boulder, incredible, would recommend playing in Monster Tron, love that card. Rest of the deck, Rooftop Percher is a little bit of a merchant. I mean, it's a 3/3, it's like, alright, it's not bad. I get it that this is your way of dealing with the graveyard, and I understand that, because Affinity and Jund is a lot of the meta, and this precisely counters Blood Fountain, right? Where you just exile the two best creatures in their graveyard, so they can Blood Fountain that. They can wait for you, or they can wait with the fountain, and you can't really cast the Percher because they can fountain in response. But I think this deck has enough pressure that that can't really happen to you, and they need to be more proactive to deal with you, which is really nice. Ornament, strong in grindier matchups. The Torch, maybe good, maybe not. It didn't really come up. I think it's a good alternative win condition though. I love the rotation. I wish there was a second Bog in the deck, but I think it would maybe dilute the mana base too much, so I understand why there's not. Stirring's great, Truth's very good, especially in control decks. Today we played against basically like fast combo decks or aggro, so the Truths didn't really come up that much, but in general it's a great card. Sideboard. I don't know, Hydroblast, I feel like red decks are one of your better matchups with this deck already. I think you could play a couple weathers. I would, on the other hand, like to see Pyroblast. I think blue is more difficult than red for you. But yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think I would like to see Pyroblasts in this deck rather than Hydroblasts. I think the life gain is good. You could like split it. Instead of the Cloak or or maybe the Scour from Existence, you could play some Weather the Storms or some other creatures that give life, like the Boulder Branch Golems, which red, I guess they have artifact hate, so it's not a complete answer, but I think it's still very good against them. I'm a big enjoyer of the Relic. Breath Weapon is alright against the small creature decks. Today we didn't play against those. And I think Monster Tron right now is in a very good position. Like I said during the games, I'm the type of deck builder who very often likes to solve the difficult matchups. So I was thinking, what do I sideboard to beat Gruulstorm and Familiars? But I couldn't come up with anything. The closest to that was, how is the card called? Swirling Sandstorm, I think. 4 mana, deal 5 to every creature without flying. And that was like, okay, that kills every single familiar creature, but you need to have Threshold, and it's also vulnerable to counter magic, and it's like, it was clunky, so I decided to not care about the sideboard at all. Obviously Snuff Out is good, but for that you need to have a Swamp. So Monster Tron against these fast combo decks is a little bit clunky. Against every other matchup, I think you can actually just win. Like, genuinely, I think you can win. With good play, with decent draws, with proper sideboarding, against aggressive decks, against control decks, against mid-range decks, I think you can do it all with Tron. It's you know, thanks to Bonder's Ornament partially, this card is now great early game. Giant's Boulder largely replaces Candid Trail in these fixing heavy versions, sorry. And Smaug, you don't have to play him. I think he's decent. I guess we could try a red Monster Tron as well. I was looking after that for a pretty long time, so we could try red Monster Tron as well. That's everything from me today. If you have any other version of Monster Tron you enjoy playing, leave a comment below. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. It will help the channel a lot. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, and bye.